Welcome to Stand Up on the Spot. I'm your host, Jeremiah Watkins, and by round of applause, who has never seen this show before? All right, that is most of you. Let's hash this out. We, the comedians, are coming up here with no prepared material. We're asking you guys, the audience, to yell things out. We're going to create Stand Up on the Spot based off of what you yell out, off your suggestions. Important that you yell out good stuff for your boy up here and all the comics. You guys are the co-stars, all right? So help us out with some good stuff, and we're just going to get right into it. What do you say? Let's get into it. Some of you seem a little apprehensive. They're like, that's a lot to take in right now. But let's get some energy in here, and let's kick it off. What do you say? All right, what do we got? LA
versus San Francisco.
LA versus San Francisco. Are you from one of those places? Like, is this an interrogation? What's happening right now? Which one are you from, San Francisco or LA? San Francisco. Okay. Do you think if we put our homeless people versus your homeless people, who would win in a fight to the death? That's what I want to know. I mean, what are we doing with all these homeless people? Can we just start doing a reality show where we take homeless people from other locations? I want to see how LA does against New York, some real West Coast, East Coast beef. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. That's the show that everybody wants to see. They're just chilling. Why don't we give them some work? You know what I'm saying? Put them in the union. All of a sudden, they've got fixed teeth. They've got dental coverage. They don't have a home still, but they're insured. It's cool. I'm just saying, Daniel, I want to utilize them. Who do you think has like the strongest homeless people out of everybody? Do you think it's like a South American country? Do you think it's the USA? Do you think it's somebody like Canadian homeless people? They seem nice from afar, and then they're like, oh screw you, your hose are up, yeah.
Canadians have no homeless, probably.
Canadians have no homeless? There's a homeless Canadian watching this somewhere that's like, no one knows what it's like. To be a Canadian homeless man. I mean, that's rare. That's like being the Asian guy that flunks out of math class. It's rare, you know what I mean? But there's exceptions to the rule. You know what I mean? Next suggestion, what do we got?
My boss.
Oh, great, I know your boss. What the frick? Is your boss here tonight?
Yes.
Are they really?
Yes, be careful what you say.
Why would you give me that ammo? I mean, thank you so much. Where's your boss?
What is here and what is there?
Is this a corporate outing? What is happening tonight? This is a little company retreat. We're just having some fun tonight. I thought that this would be a safe place because we get to decide what the comedians talk about. And then I don't know what happened. I yelled out my boss, and then I was like, oh no. Shelly, why would you do that? You have two bosses here. What do you do for work? You can't say? Where are your bosses at?
She's here and he's there.
Okay. Since you're not allowed to talk, let me talk to your boss. Man, your bosses keep a pretty tight rein on you. I like that. What company do you guys work for?
We work in sales.
You work in sales. Nice. I pick up on an accent too. She literally said the suggestion was her boss. I got to get to know you a little bit. Where are you from?
Australia.
Huh. Good eye. Heck yeah. From Australia. You're in sales. What do you sell?
Kitchens.
You sell kitchens. In their entirety. You sell walk-in kitchens, just like inflatable, just kitchens that have drawers that pop out and everything. There's floating islands and everything. Aye, good eye. We do things a little different in Australia. We have kitchens just come up. It's a press of the button and it just rises out of the ground. It's crazy. Big overseas. We love it there. We love it. You sell kitchens in their entirety, and then also you don't let your employees talk. I love it. Bad work environments. That was the biggest cry for help I've ever seen in my life. What do you want to talk about? My boss, I'm kidnapped. I don't know what's happening right now. That was her effort to that was her last volley before she gets her throat slit for letting me know about the fake kitchen business that they're in. They're selling drugs. Do you not know you're part of a drug ring? They're trafficking things into the U.S. right now, and they're using you. You're sweet, you're innocent. All you want to talk about is your boss because they've trained you to love you like it's a weird, sick cult that you're a part of. You're in a weird kitchen cult. Run! I feel like I crushed that my boss suggestion. We're off to the races, people. And I didn't even talk to the second boss. I might even save the second boss for later. Next suggestion, what do we got? Biden.
Donald Trump. Birds.
Tacos outside of California.
Let's go with tacos outside of California. We judge them, don't we? We're a little judgmental. I'm from Kansas, and once I started having like tacos from California, I started like being a little snooty about it after the fact. You know what I mean? Like, oh, where are these from? Where did they get their carne asada from? Because the taco hut that I go to, they shave it right off the block onto the grill. It sizzles right in front of you. Is the meat prepackaged? What is going on here? What is going on? Excuse me. Did a non-immigrant make this? Because if a non-immigrant made it, I will be able to taste it and I will yelp the hell out of you. Guys, what do you say? We're going to kick the show off, huh? We excited? We're doing it. Yeah, I love where the energy's at. We're just going to keep building and building. This next comedian coming to the stage, one of my favorite comics to follow here at the Comedy Store because he's absolutely brilliant and he really makes you work as a comic on stage after you follow him. He's got an amazing Netflix special and you can watch it right after you watch this. Please welcome my brother Brian Simpson to the stage right now, guys. Come on.
I have a different disposition than Jeremiah. You know, I'm not cheery. I hate everything and everyone, including you all. So that's what you're gonna get. Who has the first suggestion?
Saturday morning cartoons.
Saturday morning cartoons. Fuck them. Do those even exist anymore? Why'd you come up with that? That's not even a thing. No. Saturday morning cartoons were for when motherfuckers had schedules and shit. Now kids just watch cartoons whenever the fuck they feel like it, right? Everything streaming, that doesn't even exist, sir. You might as well be like, oh, stone tablets, smoke signals. Anybody else? What we got? What is it? The housing market? Ma'am, did you know who I was before he brought me up here? You think I have a house? The housing market, other shit that doesn't concern me whatsoever. You know what I mean? That's like the fucking Australian kitchen market or whatever the fuck they're doing. Like, what are we talking about here? What was your shit, sir? Breakfast cereal? That's a little fascist of you, sir. What, cereal's only for breakfast? Is that how you feel about it? Like if you see somebody eating cereal for dinner, you judge them? No? This is the beefiest gay couple I've ever seen in my life. They're just super beefy. You see them? Yeah, dude. Their bedroom smells like bacon when they fuck. Holy shit, dude, you really love Peter Dinklage, don't you? Okay. What was the other one here? The Simpsons. Are you just saying that because that's my last name? Yeah, that show's trash. Has been trash for decades.
What your drink says about you.
Huh?
What your bar drink says about you.
What your bar drink says about you? This is not a BuzzFeed article, man. It just says you're thirsty, right?
I'm an Aquarius.
You're an Aquarius?
No, but it's like astrology.
Oh, well, right. Yeah. He's an Aquarius, everyone. Are you an Aquarius? What are you? Oh, but you think astrology's stupid, but you fired off Capricorn right off the top of your head. What's your moon sign, sir? Do you know that? Okay. He knows his. They know theirs. Dating apps? Oh, well, okay, first of all, is anyone on the apps? Yeah, you're all fucking fools, okay? Because if you look at the numbers, the dating apps, no one is doing better because they on the apps. You understand what I'm saying? The same people that was getting all the pussy before high-speed internet, they're the same people getting all the pussy on the apps. It's the same shit. You just accelerating getting your heart broken. I'm saying, get off the apps, go meet a nigga at the library or something. Disneyland? Isn't there, aren't they getting kicked out of Florida? Or they threatening to leave? What an empty fucking threat. They gonna move the whole Disneyland to Texas? Who's uprooting roller coasters and shit? And castles. I'll move my castle if I have to pay taxes on it. My several castles. It's just the least of your worries. Anybody else? Grocery shopping. Oh, no, well now you can have slaves do it. Or I'm sorry. You can hire like Amazon and everybody to deliver. You go to the grocery store still? Did you go through COVID? Irresponsible. Do you enjoy grocery shopping? You do? You enjoy going to the grocery store? Yes. And dealing with all of the things that come along with it. People... Every time I go to the grocery store, I want to murder half of the people there. People standing too close behind me at the ATM. People getting to the front of the line and acting like they don't know what the fuck they want. You know what I mean? Ma'am, this is a butcher counter. There's only like 6 cuts of meat. Right? It makes me want to fucking murder people. Or people see me pay with food stamps, but then they see my nice phone and they make all kinds of assumptions. How come he can get filet mignon? Bitch, because I'm sneaky. You mad because you didn't think of the scam. Anybody else who enjoys grocery shopping? You full of shit. Are you from Australia too? Oh. What the fuck? As soon as I get enough money, I'm not doing anything that means I have to leave the house. I fucking hate people just in general, sir. Can you stand up, sir? Because that Peter Dinklage joke should have hit harder, but I don't think turn around. Look, let them see you. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. This is fucking Tyrion Lannister cosplay if I've ever seen it. All right. Well, two more.
Vegan.
Vegan and Kanye in the same sentence. Maybe Kanye is vegan. I don't know. Vegans are fucking hypocrites. Right? Is anybody here vegan? You are? Yeah. Really? How long you been only eating vegetables? I mean, do you go all the way with it? Like your clothes, your backpack, your car seat?
When you eating a piece of pizza?
Oh shit, these bitches keeping stats on you. They be talking about it when you're not around. Did you see her eat that cheese?
So I'm from here. These are my LA people.
Okay.
I live in New York. This is my New York girl. I'm different people at different times, you know?
Yeah, but isn't vegan a moral and ethical thing? Are you like a terrorist in New York and a priest in LA? What does that fucking mean? Well, I'm different people at different times, motherfucker. I'm Two-Face from Batman. Wow. All right, one more.
Don't say gay.
What?
Don't say gay.
Is that an order? You said you don't want me to say gay? I said it earlier.
Florida.
It's a law in Florida. What's it about?
You can't say gay in school.
Just in school?
I think, yeah, school. You can't say the word gay.
Is that just the kids? Because I don't think you can stop middle school kids from saying gay. It's like the first thing you say on the first day of school. So what happens when one of the kids says gay?
I have no idea.
It's the teachers.
Oh, it's only the teachers that can't say gay?
Yeah.
Like they can't say the word gay.
I don't think it's the word. I think it's something about the younger kids. Like,
So if one of the younger kids walks up to the teacher and goes, what does gay mean? The teacher has to be like, that's not a word. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Wow, Florida.
That's why Disney's getting kicked out.
That's what Disney's getting kicked out because it don't say gay?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, are you telling the truth or are you trying to be funny?
No, it's true.
Tell the truth. Disney was against it.
Disney was against the don't say gay.
Yeah.
And now Florida's like, you can get the fuck out of here.
Keep your money, yeah, basically.
Yeah, Florida wants Disney to pay their taxes now since they pro-gay. Wow, that is hilarious. And I know, and like moving roller coasters and castles is the gayest thing ever, right? But I'm taking my castle with the princesses in them. That's so funny. All right, guys, let's get Jeremiah back up here. Y'all have been a great crowd.
One more time for Brian Simpson.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty.
That was great, man.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I respect this crowd more than I thought I would.
You know, I think you had to establish dominance at the top of your set. You're like, I don't like you, and they're like, ooh, I like that.
Oh yeah. Because this is mostly the LA crowd. They love it's like a BDSM type thing. They like being abused. This man has the hot facts. This woman has two personalities that are completely based on the time zone she's in. It's great, man.
I love it.
She's like, it's noon. I don't eat meat. Yeah. He explained to me. Have you heard of Don't Say Gay?
Don't say gay?
Yeah, that's a thing in Florida.
Oh, no.
So
I thought that was just a thing that my dad said.
Yeah, right. Right. He's like, don't say you're gay.
Oh, okay. Right.
No, but so it's illegal to say gay in a Florida school.
What?
If you're a teacher only. But the kids can just have a ball. Yeah.
Oh, dude, imagine like...
I would just show up to school with stuff in my ass. I would just put, you need a pen? Hold on. Yep.
Does anybody need their pencil sharpened? It's in there.
Right. 'Cause like, that would be the whole joke, right? Is that we will do everything gay except say it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll just be doing gay shit and not speaking about it.
Dude, yeah, and the teacher, so since the teachers can't say that, like, that's like a lot of 30 and 40-year-olds who grew up like with it socially acceptable to say that, and like that's got to be a struggle for some of them to not say it ever.
Oh no, you're missing the point. No. This isn't to protect the gay kids. This is to keep the teachers from unlocking the gayness. This is an anti-gay thing.
Well, wait, so it's a spell, like as soon as they say gay, they're like, oh, thank you.
Right.
Oh my god, I've been waiting for this. It's like the vampire thing, like you welcome them in, like, hello.
Oh, right.
Yes, I've been waiting to hear you say that. Thank you. It's like
you take your ass to Disneyland with that bullshit. So apparently Disneyland was against this bill and they're moving.
So instead of saying Beetlejuice 3 times in the mirror, you say gay once, and then just a gay guy like pops up behind you.
Right.
Just like, hi. That's crazy. Yeah, I definitely did miss the point.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I left you out of that.
What other suggestions we got? Thank you and good night. Thank you so much for coming to the show tonight, guys. Road trips.
Okay. I'm not a fan. My legs fall asleep. I always put my headphones on, and people find that rude.
Do you ever, ladies, do you ever have to pee and like your clit swells up?
Where'd that come from?
Guys, this is what happens to us, is when we really need to pee on a road trip, we literally will get pee boners in the car. Like where we'll wake up and then we're like, oh, I guess I'm hard right now.
I don't think that's an everybody thing. Oh, you're having one of those moments. It's not everybody.
Brian, I swear, if you say gay right now, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
No. Oh well, let's hey, round of applause if you're a guy that's happened to.
Just me and you?
So
Are you serious?
It's a rare.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's like mini priapism. Or
Am I
whatever.
that overactive where I'm just like even when I'm dormant, like any blood flow to my penis is like, let's do this, man.
Oh yeah, because I just I've never gotten a boner while I had to pee. In fact, I think it's, I do always have to pee before I have sex.
Do you?
Badly, yeah.
Oh, that
I always got to stop and go pee, and it's always with a boner.
I used to have to poop.
Wait a minute, how do you pee with a boner? Is it do you use this method?
Oh no, I do one of these.
So you push it down?
I push down.
Oh.
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm more of a stand.
Thank you, my brother up there. Yeah, that's a good etiquette.
I'm a stand back and piss in the tub guy. I stand back.
Like a little Dutch boy,
yeah.
just like going.
And it's taken a few years, but then I walk it down.
Really? Yeah. You trust your stream that much where you will shoot it way far back and then slowly.
And I'll walk it down. No, you got to take wide steps. Yeah, you got to walk it down.
I think we're working with different dick links here.
Yeah.
If you can just
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Everything else is, that's the only one that's foolproof.
Okay. Well, I'll have to try that. I'll have to put that in the rotation. Let's grab one more suggestion. Bad breath.
Bad breath. Oh no.
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one because.
How do you tell somebody? That's a tough one.
Well, it's not on you. Somebody gotta love you enough to tell you when you stink.
That is true.
Yeah,
you know what my mom always said? She said your enemies will never tell you if you have crap in your eyes or your nose.
Yeah.
She said only somebody who will love you will tell you have a booger hanging out of your nose.
Because everybody stinks sometimes. Your breath, your ass, your feet, right? And if no one ever tells you, then nobody loves you. You know what I'm saying? Because in middle school where we said gay, I was like, my first year in middle school, I was stinky, Brian, and so I've been paranoid about it.
So the next time we all see homeless people, make sure you go up to them and tell them that they stink.
Yeah.
And let them really know that they're loved. You know what I mean?
They're like, motherfucker, you smell like late stage capitalism.
Guys, give it up for Brian Simpson.
Thank you.
How we doing out there? How's the energy? You guys good? Very excited to bring this next comedian to the stage. I want you to give him a very warm welcome. It is his first time doing the show. I recently did his podcast, and I had a great time riffing with him. Please welcome Adam Carolla to the stage, guys. Come on. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, well, you guys know how the game is played, so you give a suggestion, and then I make mirth out of it. What do we got?
Swingers. AirPods.
Swingers. Well, I heard swingers first. I'm going to try to keep it real, right? Swingers was the first one. I like the notion of swinging, but I don't think I could pull it off because I don't think my dick is big enough. And I would have to measure the other guy's dick before we began swinging because I wouldn't want to be walking into the bedroom with my chapstick poking out of my shorts. And speaking of swinging, this guy swinging his cock around and like knocks a table lamp over. And then I end up just being cuckolded and masturbating in the corner and crying while my woman is being plowed by this guy with this 9-inch hog. Well, maybe I've thought about it too much. But as long as we're in deep, I do have a competition for dick size that I would like to launch. And it's not length, because everyone goes like, well, you got the length, but I got the girth. And by the way, guys, don't ever say this in front of the chick. It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. All right, small cock. Don't ever say that. But the deal is we try to figure out how big a dick is, and it's like length and it's like girth, but we can't really factor it out. How about if we just did this? The water displacement test. It was just a graduated cylinder of water. Every dude in America on his 18th birthday would be lowered down on a sheet of plywood, and it's how much water you displaced. We would know who had the biggest cock in the land, right? And we would go all the way down. Number one would get a fucking windbreaker that looked like Evel Knievel's jumpsuit. And you could wear that shit around with the big number one in rainbow tape for the entire year. Because you would be the guy with the biggest dick in the land. And by the way, if you're number 157th million, you'd have to wear that windbreaker too. It'd be 1 full month of you wearing the windbreaker with your cock ranking, and every year on Oprah, we'd unveil the new winner. Because there's a lot of 17-year-olds turning 18 with huge hocks. Tell me if this is a weird dick impulse. I walked into my son's room last night. He's 15. He was in the shower, and I kind of wanted to see if he had a big dick. Is that unnatural? I'm not going to do 10 minutes on dick size, but just one more thought. Does anybody here have a son that's like 3, 4, 5 years of age? Dude, you do? How old's your son? 3.5, perfect age. All right, dig this math. Every time when I was like in high school, I'd sit around with my buddies and they'd go, my dick is so small, but my dad has such a fucking huge dick. How did my dad get such a huge dick and I got a small dick? And I would go, same here. My dad's got a huge hog and I got this little fucking chapstick between. My next friend go, mine too. And then I realized we all saw our dad's dick once when we were 5. And when you're fucking staring eye to eye, you think your dad has a huge hog, but he doesn't have a huge hog. He has a regular hog. You have a minus hog, and you'll never see it again. So what I'm saying, and I know this doesn't sound healthy, but your son's the right age, 3.5, 4, 5. You just come out of the shower one day, put a little glycerin on it, just work into what I call leather phase, just get a little blood going, and then just sort of walk out with the towel over your head and just sort of swinging around. Your son will get a shot of it. You go, oh man, and you pull the towel over it. You never show him your medium-sized cock ever again, and for the fucking rest of his life, he tells everyone, my dad has a huge hog. Thank you. Any non-dick, some balls, scrotum, taint, what do we got? Mushrooms? Is that yours? Mushrooms. All right, should we talk about the omelet variety or the magic mushroom? All right, there's a lot of microdosing going on, which I don't really understand. That's why I like booze. There's no microdosing with booze. What'd you drink today? A thimble of vodka. Feel awesome. No, there's only booze. There's none of this pussy-ass microdosing. I took mushrooms once. I'll tell you the good thing about mushrooms. Mushrooms, now the whole thing about society, we are essentially in a cult and we can't pay attention to everything we see, otherwise we'd go insane. Think about it. Like, you get up every day, there's fucking war going on in Ukraine, there's atrocities, there's homelessness, there's every sick imaginable thing there is on the planet. You just kind of tune out. You're fucking thinking about the Dodgers or something stupid like that while the society's crumbling around you. When you get high on mushrooms, as I did for the first time when I was 19, you immediately cease to be a member of the human race, and now you're just part of the fucking mushroom race. And it's like somebody just dropped you on the planet to observe humanity, and you've never seen it before. And I was high as a kite, and I turned on the TV. True story. It was a commercial for a Lee press-on nail commercial. Remember those? The woman couldn't leave the house because she broke her fucking fingernail. By the way, if any chick ever did that to me, I'd be like, saddle up, cunt. We're going out. Don't pick any scabs. We're fucking eating. I'm ready. But she's like, oh, why tonight? I can't leave because I broke my nail. And then later on, she fixed it with this weird plastic red press-on pointy nail. And she was doing it. And I was watching this high as a fucking kite on mushrooms. And I was like, the females on this planet attempt to attract the males on this planet by sticking bloody red claws to the ends of their fucking fingertips. And I was like, freak out. And the very next commercial was for a monster truck jam. And I was like, and you know what else these humans enjoy? Big trucks smashing the shit out of little defenseless cars. They cheer and they applaud that. And I thought it was the freakiest thing ever. And then I rode my motorcycle back to my apartment high on fucking shrooms. Shrooms, to me, are kind of like fish and chips. Whenever I eat fish and chips, I go, fuck, this is so good. I'm going to eat this every week. And then 4 years goes by, and I have my next fucking plate of fish and chips. I do the same thing with mushrooms. I go, this is the fucking best high ever, every day. And then 7 years goes by. By the way, we don't need to know that they're grown in cow shit, do we? Isn't that where they find them? Isn't everything grown in cow shit? What is manure, after all? Cow boogers? You know, it is funny. If there was a manure that was made of cow boogers, we would all be gross. We'd be grossed out completely. But cow shit? No problema. All right, let's do one more. Let's see.
Dinosaur sex.
Dinosaur sex. Is that from this guy here? This thing in the fur. This humanoid with a beard and frames from a cop from a 1970s TV show. Dinosaur sex. All right, I'll give it a try. It's funny. I watched the shit out of every Jurassic Park, but I never saw that part, right? And I guess the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park basically got the clue that they didn't have to bust a nut anymore. The old guy could just go get their DNA out of the amber, right, and make it in the lab. But I was thinking about Jurassic Park and dinosaur and DNA shit earlier today. I'll tell you why. Because I was thinking about Kim Kardashian wearing Marilyn Monroe's gown, the same one she wore when she did the Kennedy. Remember the John Kennedy? Happy birthday, Mr. President. So that one gown now has Marilyn Monroe's DNA on it and Kim Kardashian's DNA on it. And we could have a Jurassic Park where some horny scientist made a super breed of horse. Like 25 years in the future, and they create the ultimate dick-sucking whore. They will do anything for money. They have an ass that never fucking quits, and they can't sing for shit, but they'll start a cosmetic and Spanx line that'll make you billions of dollars. Jurassic whore. Thank you. Powerful. You know what I said when who was I saying? Oh, Kim Kardashian, she showed up in Marilyn Monroe's, John Kennedy dress. Hillary Clinton was there too. She should have showed up in Monica Lewinsky's dress. That would have been awesome. And then we could have grabbed her DNA and mixed it in with the other two super whores. All right, should we bring Jeremiah back up here?
Keep it going for Adam Carolla, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Jurassic whore.
You don't think we have the technology to create a super race of whores from that one gown?
No, I think you blew everyone's mind. They're like, is it possible?
And speaking of blowing, we get Monica Lewinsky's dress in there. Okay.
Let's grab a suggestion. What do you guys think?
Barbarella.
Pegging and Barbarella.
Condom.
Let's do Barbarella. You know Barbarella?
I don't think I do, actually.
Barbarella is a type of shaving cream that... No, Barbarella, it's a Jane Fonda movie from like 1968 where she is essentially running around in, you know, a
Skimpy
mini
clothing.
skirt
Yeah.
and, you know, in order to have sex with an alien race or something. It's back... Look. Way before there was like you porn and you jizz and you cum and you felch and you eat it and you fucking you get divorced and you get a
You
venereal
marital problems.
disease
Yeah,
and you go to counseling and then you battle addictions and
You need therapy.
right. Long before there were all those websites, you could get everyone into the movie theater just with a hot poster, right? Like Jane Fonda just in a mini skirt with, you know, go-go boots up. And that's all that movie was. Now you can't do it anymore because everyone's at home watching YouPorn. Does anyone here watch YouPorn? Yeah. You notice they have
Just one lone man
Yeah,
in the
one
darkness. Yeah, we're all not cheering right now? Okay. Okay, cool.
They have ads now, you know?
Yeah.
And like the number one ad they have is the chick and she goes, "Tired of beating off?" And I'm like, well, evidently no.
Yeah, you wait.
Where were you when I was on Bring a Trailer 20 minutes ago? Yeah, I could have used you then, but now I'm pot committed at this point.
I think I'm rearing to go at any moment right
Yes,
now.
no, not tired. I'm on a fucking porn site. I'm not enjoying this with my family
Yeah.
outdoors.
Yeah.
Fucking alone with the fucking door closed.
Does any
Yes.
guy stop jerking off there and be like, yeah.
I am.
As a matter of fact, you know, yeah, let me wipe my hand real quick.
And they have all these like devices now.
Have you ever used a fleshlight or anything like
No, I haven't, but
that? All right.
you have.
Yeah.
They're dishwasher safe, which is the good news. So what I would do is move the kids' bottles over and just. Well, it's dishwasher safe. It says dishwasher safe. Well, sometimes they were sippy cup. It wasn't always a bottle. Different ages, you know. So I'm just being honest with the audience.
Yeah.
No, but I was thinking, you know, they have these sex robots now, like from Japan, that are like
What's even
15
worse
grand.
than a dishwasher, though, is if you don't have a dishwasher and you put it on the dry rack with all the
Yeah.
other dishes.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
That's
Yeah.
a rough one.
Yeah.
But there's sex robots in Japan, you're saying.
Well, they're made in Japan.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
they're exported here. And I was thinking, like, I'm in a tax bracket where I could afford one of these, and I also fucking feel like I've earned it. You know,
You're in a tax bracket where you could afford a Japanese person if you want it.
You know what? I'm going to check into that. They have these like 6-foot blonde Japanese. Well, they're not Japanese, manufactured in Japan, but 6-foot blonde like sex robots.
He starts
right?
describing me. I'm like, dude,
Yeah,
what's happening right now?
Yay. And I thought, like, I would like to have one of these.
Yeah.
I deserve one. I've earned it, sure enough. But there's no plausible deniability. Like, we could hide porn, put the magazine between the mattress and the box spring or tuck it under the hamper or whatever it is. How are you going to fucking hide this? Right. And so then I start thinking they have to, for plausible deniability, like they have to give them another skill. So like when people show up and go, "Is that a sex robot?" I go, "Oh, you talking about my automated dog walker? Who I sometimes fuck?" You know what I mean? You'd have to fucking someone have to see him mowing the lawn every once in a while to like.
Do you think a guy has ever been so guilty, like after he's had sex with a sex robot, that he has to bury it like a murder victim?
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
oh, I just came all over this thing.
Right.
I gotta start digging.
Oh, this is like a Netflix multi-series because the neighbor sees you carrying the thing at night,
Yep.
and she's doing
They
that.
think it's a real person.
She thinks it's a real person, so she starts snooping around. You're freaked out that she's going to tell your wife that you're fucking a robot. She thinks you're a killer. I would watch this.
Did we just write a hit Netflix
I
show,
think
guys?
we just watched it. Hit Netflix show.
Guys, keep it going for Adam Carolla.
Thanks, you guys.
One more time for Adam Carolla, guys. All right, this next comedian coming to the stage, another comic I absolutely love. She recently did The Tonight Show, and she's one of my favorite comics to watch here at the Comedy Store. I've known her for over a decade. Please welcome my pal, Candice Thompson, to the stage, guys. Come on. Candice Thompson!
Yes. Hi, guys. Hi. Oh, my God. I had to put on extra deodorant for this. This is my most nervous show. Oh, my God. Hi. I'm supposed to ask you guys for suggestions. Please yell Jurassic Whore. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't heard that name since high school. But anyway, no. I was like, you rang? No. Oh my God. Okay, suggestions. Prom? Oh man. I shouldn't have talked about high school because now I'm like, prom. My prom was boring. My prom was fucking boring. I went with a guy who had bad breath. And we were just talking about who said bad breath. Someone said that earlier. He had bad breath. And he was, it was chronic. It was halitosis. And I was like, I'll go to prom with you. But I also was like, I'm not going to tell you that you have bad breath because we weren't that cool. I was like, I'll have sex with you, but I can't tell you that you have No, we did not have sex. But yeah, I'm getting so comfortable. I almost said his name, but I don't want to say his name. I don't want to say his name. I don't know what you do when you have chronic bad breath. Is that a thing that can be fixed? Is there a doctor in the house? I don't know. No, that's a legit question. Is there a doctor in here anywhere? No. I don't know what you do with bad breath. I know what to do with other bad smells, but not bad breath. Like farts I can deal with for sure. Because I have rough ones myself. I'm vegan. So, if he's worse than mine, then which is hard to do. But bad breath, no, that's a deal breaker. That's right up there with like pronouncing Chipotle wrong. Like when people say Chipotle, get out of here. Yeah, that's a deal breaker. Okay, next suggestion.
Mansplaining. Deal breakers.
What did you say?
Mansplaining.
Mansplaining and deal breakers. Now I'm like, what are other deal breakers? Mansplaining is a deal breaker, right? Yeah, that's that. The two are kind of, men don't explain stuff to me. I'm just now realizing I don't think I've ever been mansplained anything. And now I'm like, am I insulted? Like, how come you didn't try to explain this to me? Like, what is it about me? What is it? I don't know. I have like I think I have a vibe where guys are just like, I don't want to fuck with her. Like she's too confident. And like, if I try to explain anything to her. So that's probably, not only did not mansplain stuff to me, but I think that's why they often don't hit on me just in general. Men don't talk to me. All right. They don't say anything to me. I think I'm intimidating. And this is where we're getting down to it. I think that's what it is. Men don't say anything to me because they're scared of me. This is a therapy session. I'm finding out a lot about myself right now. What is like? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Now I'm like deal breakers. What are other deal breakers for me besides? Would it be? I think if he binged watched Selling Sunset on Netflix, that would bother me. That would bother me. Like, just why? Right? Why? Like, I don't know why he'd be into it like that. It's just, have you seen the show? Like, I know why I would watch it. I know why like women would watch it and gay men. But then if he watched, I'd be, maybe if he did watch it, then I'd know he was gay. And then I could be like, oh, thank God he watched this. Now I know he's gay and I won't waste my time dating this gay man. So maybe that was like I love that you got so tight. Like, is that I can't discuss not wanting to date a gay man. People get so uptight. I don't want to date a gay man. That's not homophobic. People get Like, you hear how quiet everybody got? I'm like, oh my God, I can't even say I want a straight man. Like, that's wrong now. Why is that wrong? And for the record, I have dated gay men, so just FYI. It's LA, I've dated a few, all right? It's kind of like a hazing process when you move out here as a straight woman. You gotta earn your dues, all right? Or pay your dues and earn your keep, that's what it is. All right, next suggestion.
Bad
Pegging.
sex.
Earn your keep.
Pegging.
This is taking a dark turn. Pegging. What did you say?
Bad sex.
Bad sex. I would have to be having sex to know what bad sex is. Huh? Like that. I'll take any sex. That would be great. I'll take bad sex. You know what's funny is that the last time I had bad sex was with a gay guy. I don't think he knew, but I knew. Within the first month of dating, I answered the door, excited to see him, like in my bra and underwear. And I just opened the door, like, let's get busy, right? And he said, "You make me feel like a piece of meat." I'm not making that was what he said. And I was just like, that's probably too soon to say this. Like I could imagine 5 years down the road if you just don't want to have sex with the person that you're with anymore, or you're bored, right? But this was month one. He should have been excited for that. So that was one of the red flags. And then I caught him in bed with a man. So that was another red flag. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I didn't catch him. But yeah, no, I can't. I'm trying to think of if there's any other bad sex. Now I'm like, am I the bad sex? If I don't, is it me? Because I don't remember too many bad sexes, but I'm like, what if the guys are walking around yeah, that was terrible, but I thought it was fine. I am kind of a little bit lazy in bed, I will admit that, because I think as you get older, I'm over 35, right? You just okay, enough. Just kind of, just do what you have to do. I'll just lay here sometimes, and that's fine. Just handle it. Do what you got to do. I gotta have a cat I have to take care of. I've got stuff to do. Wrap it up. What'd you say?
Nobody loves you enough to tell you.
No, maybe he didn't love me enough to tell me. It's like the bad breath. Maybe me and the sex was the bad breath. My sex was the bad breath in that relationship. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna leave here crying. Just FYI, I'm gonna leave and my God, why? Oh my God. Okay, another suggestion.
Puppies.
What was it?
Festivals.
Puppies.
Puppies? That's too happy.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate. What did you say? Therapy? Death? Oh, now you're just saying suicide. Death. I actually have. I have thought about suicide. Since you brought up death. I mean, you're not an adult if you haven't thought about, you know what I'm saying? At least one, I'm serious. What are you? Who are we kidding? Everyone's thought about it, Even if it was just a how would I do it, right? Even just a how. I'm not gonna do it, but how would I do it, right? Because I would want to go out with a memorable one, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't hang myself. I wouldn't do the wrist thing. I wouldn't do that. I'm been there, you've seen that before, right? I think I would plant a bomb in my car. That's what I would do. And I love that you guys are thinking about it now. You're like, that's a good fucking idea. You're like, that's pretty amazing. Right, because you go out in a car bomb, all of a sudden people are like, oh my God, what the fuck was Candace into? They're talking, I'm trending on Twitter. Was Candace in the cartel? I don't know what the fuck. I thought she was just a comedian and was bad at sex. I didn't know she... I had no idea. Don't take my fucking idea. If I see any of you killing yourselves with a car bomb, all right, I'll know that you took that from me, all right? And I'll drive to your tombstone and I will spray paint hack on your tombstone. Because that was my fucking idea, all right? Now I got to go back to the suicide drawing board because you was lazy. All right. I got that. Should I call it you, Jeremiah? Come. I think Jeremiah's gonna join us. Cause I'm like, oh my God.
One more time for Candice Thompson.
That was good.
Wow. That is gonna stick with me for a while. You're not an adult.
Until you contemplated it.
And I gotta say, you must watch like a lot of murder shows. Like that's a creative way to die. Car bomb?
I mean, now I'm thinking about it. Now I'm kind of like, should I do it? I'm like,
that response was really strong.
Yeah, like I had plans the rest of the week, but I'm like, maybe I should cut them short. This is so good. It's such a good idea. I kind of want to just do it.
Comedian literally bombs. Our top story tonight.
At the comedy store.
At the comedy store. Another bombing at the comedy store. We've got Jeremiah Watkins live on the scene. I knew her. I don't know what happened. She was the best of us. Let's grab
keep
another.
Talking about it. I'm gonna do it. Keep talking about it.
Let's grab another suggestion. What do we got?
Skateboard. Australian Boss 2.
What? I don't even know what that is.
So during my set, one of the suggestions was my boss. It turned out that this girl had an Australian boss, and one of her other bosses is in the crowd. I said, I might save you for later.
Oh.
This person's curious about finding out about the other Australian boss now.
Australian Boss, the sequel. I'm like, what?
But what do we know about sequels? They're never as good, are they? They're never as good. Take that, you bitch. The girl is like, oh my God, I'm getting fired. This is crazy. I can't believe I got fired at a comedy show. A girl killed herself later that night. This is like the craziest night of my life. This is a crazy night. I don't know what's happening right now. Everything I say is coming into fruition. I don't know what's happening right
Oh
now.
my God.
What else we got?
My face hurts from laughing so hard.
So LA.
Somebody said skateboard. Somebody said so LA.
Boards are so LA.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do people ride skateboards like in what are the other skateboard cities?
San Diego's big. I mean, it's a very big California sport. I mean, in the Midwest, here's the thing about skateboards. If you're not like on a coast riding a skateboard, you're looking for trouble anywhere else. And I'm one of those kids. Like I skated in Kansas, and like if you see a kid just like freaking,
like he is up
just
to no
pumping,
good.
he is something is like mentally he's unstable. Like if you don't live on a coast, like and you're just skateboarding in Virginia, you're like something's wrong with that kid. Like what's going on over there? Even if they're at a skate park, you're like something's not stable.
100%.
And then even worse are like the teenage girls who go to hang out at the skate parks just to watch.
Are we not supposed to do that? No.
Well,
me just creeping at a skate park? No.
Yeah, you're just popping. Sweet trick, dude.
Check me out on my bird scooter.
I would always hate when I'd go to the skate park and people would bring scooters to the skate park.
Is that disrespectful? Is that that frowned upon?
It kind of is, yeah. Because, I mean, this is our turf, you know what I'm saying?
But scooters don't have a place to go, right?
Like, scooters are blasphemy, dude. Like, get your 6-year-old out of here with their helmet, dude. I'm going to break my forehead open like a real man with no helmet. That's my creed. Skate or die, you idiot. That's the mentality, you know?
Yeah. it is like, but they don't. But I feel bad for people on scooters now because I'm like, they don't have a place. They don't have a communal place to go.
They did
right?
it to themselves. There's not like, what are you? Oh.
I don't really like your tone right now. I feel like you have this elitist skateboard tone that I'm just like, where my scooter people at? Okay.
Basic.
Well, I feel like the scooter, maybe, I don't know, but I feel like after a certain age, you can't ride skateboards anymore, right? Like,
There is a weird thing, but like, it's weird because like scooters are now socially acceptable, like to scan your phone and then like power them on. Like when you're freaking wasted, you're like, yeah, that's a good ride home right there.
Yeah.
But if you see a drunk girl on a skateboard, that's even scarier for whatever reason.
I've seen it.
Hey, where do I live? She's kick flipping over curbs. How is she kick flipping right now?
I gotta get my plan B.
Literally, skate or die. Give me an abortion.
Oh my God.
Let's grab one more suggestion. Stagecoach.
That's that concert?
It's a concert, right? It sounds like a restaurant.
Yeah, I don't know too much about
I don't know
Stagecoach.
much about
Sounds
Stagecoach.
racist. That's all I know. It sounds racist. I
Here
don't
like
like
on the
it.
Stagecoach today, we've got a good display of some goods.
What do you mean goods? What are we talking about here?
That's a person.
Yeah. Did you just call that
You're
person
trying to
goods?
sell.
Well, I mean, are they not good? I mean, look at them. Very.
Oh my God.
Coachella for country music.
Coachella for
Is that
country
what it
music.
is?
That's what it is. Oh, then I hate it. I freaking hate it. I don't know anything about it. Just what you described, Coachella is already a very specific kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
You add,
Yeah. What?
I'm gonna have sex with my sister in this concert. It's gonna be a good time. Like, what are we doing here?
What drugs do they do? They don't do the same drugs as they do at Coachella, right?
No, it's definitely
I feel
not
like
a Molly. It's more of like
it's more
a meth.
of a meth. That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
was saying. It's more of a.
For sure. It's not more of a Molly. It's more of like a Mildred. Y'all got that Mildred, or what do you got around here? I need some good Mildred to get me through this Stagecoach concert. That's what I need, all right?
It really makes that Kenny Chesney hit harder, doesn't it? With the meth.
I'm vibing right now with the Chesley. Give it up for Candace Thompson, guys. So funny. Yeah. All right, guys, we have reached our final comedian of the night. You guys have a little bit more energy left? This guy is one of my best friends. I absolutely love watching this guy perform. He has an amazing album called Fired from Cruise Ships. Please welcome my brother, Peter Banachowski, to the stage, guys. Come on. Come on, guys, a little bit more.
Keep it going for Jeremiah right there. Jeremiah and all the comics you've seen tonight, we all appreciate it. I am Peter. I will take a suggestion. You got quiet? What the fuck? You've been shouting shit for like an hour.
Aloha shirts.
What? Aloha? You just said what you saw right in front of you. And that isn't what that is. This is polo, bitch. This isn't aloha. This is like, I can drink, but at the job. You know what I mean? This is you to have some whiskey in the boss's office. You know what I'm saying? I'm the fun coworker. Let's get Pete in here, man. He's always got a flask on him. Come on, get in here, Pete. What'd you say?
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Oh, okay. I never liked Abercrombie and Fitch because I was in high school. Like, you know, when I was in high school, I was like the big brand. Everyone wore Abercrombie and Fitch, right? All the cool rich kids wore Abercrombie. I always had hand-me-downs. You know what? Did you guys call them that? That's clothes from other family members. So, like, I never had a style. Like, people, Abercrombie and Fitch with, like, North Face, like, those was styles, you know what I mean? I had, like, my cousin shit. They're like, you like the Buckeyes? And I'm like, I don't know what those are. But, yeah, they're cool, you know? I like a Buckeye. It's like a Buck's eye, right? What the fuck we talking about? I live in Michigan. Why do I have Ohio State stuff? I hate my life. I got cargo shorts. I have no cargo. What is my life? All right. Another suggestion?
Mullets.
You say mullets? You know what? I'm actually jealous of people who rock mullets because you know they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? You know they don't care. Those are the freest people in society. You know what I mean? You think you're free. Shave the sides of your head and then live your life. You know what I mean? And just take the disrespect because that's what they're getting all day long. People are just shitting on them all day about that haircut. And then just hair. It doesn't make any sense. And they still go to work. They're still they're flipping their burgers, typing in their computers. What the fuck is that haircut? What the fuck is your face? Like, that's the attitude of a mullet person. They're just constant defensiveness, and they're happy, living their best life. And you know that guy can chug a beer. You want to drink with the mullet guy. You all shit on the mullet guy, but when you go to the party, you're like, I'm fucking drinking with Ted, man. That guy that's how he got his hair like that. He got fucking hair, and he was, he had a mullet. Doesn't give a fuck. Another suggestion. Tattoos? I'm too scared to get one. I fear pain. I don't like pain. I don't want to get that needle shot into me thousands of times. My buddy, he got his whole back done whaling a squid. It looks fucking dope. And I said, why? And he said, because I like it. And I'm like, that's why you get a tattoo. Anyone who's got a tattoo and it's like a dead relative, I'm like, dear God. I'm like, oh no, I didn't want to talk about this. I just wanted to have conversation. I didn't want to, God damn it. Why can't it just be a squid and a whale, bro? Why can't you just like fish? All right. I just want a guy who likes fish. I don't want to hear about a story, I could never do a tattoo. Permanence, man, I fear a tattoo more than marriage. Because you can divorce a marriage. You know what I mean? You can't divorce a tattoo. That just requires more pain. They shoot a laser at you like you're Bond or some shit. I don't know how that works. I couldn't handle a tattoo. All right, next question.
Sibling rivalry.
You say sibling rivalry?
Yeah.
Man, I have a fucked up nose. You may see it's not straight, crooked, got a bump. That's because my brother just palmed a basketball one day and smashed me in the face with it. We had a terrible relationship. But it was fucked up. People are like, that's so mean of him. I'm like, I jumped on his head and dislocated his jaw. I mean, it's not like it wasn't tit for tat. Like, he had a reason to beat the shit out of me. Because he was 6 years older than me, right? And so that's a big weight difference. If you follow UFC, you're in different weight classes, man. We're talking flyweight, heavyweight. This is not a fair matchup. So I had to be fucking sneaky with my shit. I had to wait till it was dark. I'd dress in all black, get a ski mask, a little creeper, then climb up onto the top bunk, start punching the balls, grab his lips and rub it into his braces, do whatever I could to, fuck you, all right, fuck you, no. I got a broken nose, motherfuckers, like I didn't earn this. I didn't earn my fucking facial feature. Sibling rivalry. He would fucking, because again, 6 years older, so they would my parents would let him babysit me when I was real young, right? But his idea of babysitting was lock me in a closet. He had these closet doors with 2 doors with the handles, and he just put a fucking coat hanger over that so you couldn't open it, and I would just sit in the closet, start dressing up in whatever fucking clothes were there to not go crazy in my little jail cell of shoes and mom's dresses and shit. One time he just tied me to a rocking chair and he just threw cookies at me for an hour. And he would just put a cookie on my chest. Trying to get this rocking and trying to get this cookie. As a little James Bond villain, I gotta get out. I gotta fucking. We were terrible to each other. It was summer camps after that. My parents sent me to summer camps because it was cheaper to send me. They're like, they'll kill each other. He would always get mad too because I would do shit I'd lock us outside of the house in accident because I was dumb. One time I locked us out of the house in the dead of winter in Michigan. It's below freezing and we're just in our pajamas outside. And it was like that for 2 hours. And he's just sitting there going I can't wait to break your nose in 5 years. I can't wait to take out this vengeance. We had a tumultuous childhood. All right, next question.
Vegas.
Did you say Vegas? I hate Vegas. They just want my money. The free drinks are cool. I'll sit at a slot machine and pay a penny to get a fucking White Russian. That's dope. But other than that, why would I want to go somewhere it's just standing in a hot air dryer? You know what I mean? Where it's just hey, you want to go see a $500 show? No, thank you, Vegas. And why are people in Vegas with babies at 3 a.m.? You ever see that shit? There's just a couple drinking a fucking 40-foot fucking alcohol beverage with a baby. Like, what do you have a baby in Vegas for? I'm not trying to be judgmental, but you're a shit parent. That's not judgmental. They're just shit. All right. That's judgmental. All right. Next question. PDA, I'm for it. I'm for it. I couldn't give a fuck. It's fun to watch. It's fun to do. What's wrong with it? You know what I mean? And if you're making out in public and you're like, why are you looking at me? Because you're fucking making out. It's awesome. Just keep going. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I know it's a bus. What are you doing? You should have your headphones on or be reading a book, but instead you're giving her a hand job. Let's fucking see what else develops. PDA is great, man. There's so many bad. Oh, thank God the internet wasn't around when I lived in New York. My God, boy, I would go on Tinder dates, man, and bars stay up until 4 a.m. We did shit in bars like they weren't swingers clubs, but they were just people would openly just like be fingering each other in bars in New York at like 4 a.m. and everyone's like for it, and then you go to Central Park after and fucking the leaves or something. Like it was a dangerous time, you know. I say that, but it was like 3 years ago, so I don't know. All right. I don't know. Well, yeah, what was next question? What'd you say?
You know those shoes that like separate your toes? Like,
Yeah. Again, that's like what the mullet guy wears. He's like, yeah, I got some toe shoes. Fuck off. I can grip the shit out of a rock. And then he just fucking climbs a wall like a fucking lizard. You're like, whoa, shit, dude. Is he Aquaman? What the fuck was that? I don't even... Fucking toe shoes, bro. Foot gloves. Who thought of that? How high do you have to be to think of foot gloves? Oh, dude, hear me out. It's a shoe, but a glove for your foot. What? And they're made of rubber, dude. Fucking. All right, cool. All right, yeah. I can make a quick 10,000 off that. All right, next question. Little applause break from one lady, and I'll take it. You got this. Am I failing? That's only. No, that's the shit the nice mom says when their kid's fucking up. Like, oh, you got this, baby. You got this. Oh. The kid just throws an air ball. You got this, baby. Oh. All right, one last suggestion.
Astrology.
Did you say astrology? It is a woman. Dear God, why in LA is everybody about their Pisces universe? I truly believe the universe doesn't give a fuck about anybody. You know, that's why there's poor people. That's why there's famine. He's not poor because he's an Aries. What the fuck are you talking about? If all the homeless were Leos, I'd get it. I'd go, all right. You know what? Maybe there's something to this. But you know what? No. It's a random fucking pot of shit we're all born into. All right, let's get Jeremiah back up here. I've been Peter Banachowski. Thank you. Oh, man.
One more time for Peter Banachowski! Yeah, that was great, brother.
Oh, thank you, man. It was rapid fire. I was like, all right.
I know, freaking going for it in the pocket, dude.
Mullets, fucking.
Why is it always anytime you hear somebody say astrology, it's the same female voice though? It's always like astrology.
They always slow it down.
Yeah, it's astrology.
They're pulling out crystals.
Astrology. It's like, what is happening
Where'd you
right
pull
now?
those from? I don't like this.
Astrology. Yeah, dude. It's pretty rare where a dude is like, what's your sign? Like, are we going to talk about this or what? Because, like, honestly, I don't know if I'm compatible with you.
I can't have you to the game, bro. A lot of Leos there, man. We can't even.
Listen, man, I get it. I'm a Scorpio. You know, it's a different time of season for us right now. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you.
No, it's my time of the month right now.
I get
it's
it,
my
man.
time of the month. I get it, man.
Yeah, no, right. Mercury's in retrograde.
Right.
It'll be different next
On
month.
God, I believe it.
On God.
What's another suggestion we got?
Frat boys. Bear Grylls. Midwest.
Frat boys, the Midwest, and Bear Grylls. Okay.
Dude, fuck, that's pretty much us, baby. Mix all those two together.
Wait.
Frat boy, woodsy guys, Midwest. We're like, people always think we're brothers. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
People think that all the time. They're like, are you related? You're both white. We're
Yeah.
like, no. No,
You're both white and you sunburn. That's crazy. That's wild. That's so crazy,
dude. Crazy, dude.
It's the
It's a
haircut.
Thank you.
So nice.
It's honestly the haircut.
Are the astrology
So
women
good.
multiplying in here right now?
Astrology. A haircut. Wait, are you the same person? I'm drunk. What's happening? What's your sign, though? You're coming at me a little combative.
I'm a Sagittarius. What would you think I am?
I actually don't know about science.
Oh.
I'm just...
No. Hold on. No.
no,
She
there's
doesn't
no
get to
way.
call that shit science. You don't get to call that science.
Scout honor? I do not know about science. I know.
We believe that. Trust us.
I never trust a full-grown woman who goes, Scouts honor? What?
What?
Huh?
They make those still?
Scouts honor? On my scout leader's life? Like, I swear to you.
Oh, her friend shushed her.
Yeah.
Her friend did this, just put her hand on her.
Her friend did the claw machine on her head.
Beep.
Like, bitch, don't embarrass us again.
Got a little button on the top of her head. We gotta shut her down.
She was about to Thanos snap her out of existence over there. Girls, you better stop it right now.
Oh my God. Wait, hold. There were suggestions? What?
Dude, I don't even know.
Happened?
I don't even
Suggest
know.
something.
Let's grab.
Luxury cars. Crypto bros.
Claw machine.
I like how this person over here sees our profiles and they're like, they'll know a thing or two about neti pots. Their sinuses are jacked up. Look at the size of them schnozzes.
That's the thing where you like put the saline and you squirt the bottle.
Dude, you feel like an alien, like over the sink, like whenever you're pouring it down and then it's like draining out of like the other nostril.
No, I never. My dad was always trying to get me to do it. He's like, it'll clear your sinuses up. But he would also make us hold on to when we were sick, he would make us hold onto a circuit board with nails going out of it and a battery current going through it to shock the sickness out of us. And then after that, I was like, nah, bruh. Like, anything you toss at me, no thank you.
Well, first off, is your dad a time traveler? Because they're like, this is what we're going to do today, Peter. We're going to do a good old-fashioned bloodletting with you. Let me slit your wrists a little bit and get a little bit of blood flowing out of there.
Yeah. When you get sick and someone's like, let me get the leeches, you're like, I'm out. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm going to go find a different
this
doctor.
doctor's a little weird, and his name's Dad. It's a little funky.
He would, if you had a cough, he would straight up give you a shot of whiskey and send you to bed. He would be like, no, you just got to get out of your system.
And how old were you when this was going on?
5, 6, you know. It was a little blackberry brandy maybe. Who said same? You just got drunk on that. You didn't give it to you. You stole that shit.
No, I'm serious. That happened to me.
Like real talk? Like it's like we're the same person. Like it's like I'm seeing double of the same me also on stage.
That's cool. What's your name, by the way?
Me?
Mm-hmm. No.
You know the other girl shouting shit at us.
Juliana. Do you know your sign?
I actually, unfortunately, do. Yeah.
What is your sign?
I'm a Cancer.
On society. No.
Give it up for Peter Banachowski, guys. Did we have a good time tonight, guys? Keep it going for all the comedians that you saw tonight. Peter Banachowski. Candice Thompson. Adam Carolla. Brian Simpson. And I'm Jeremiah Watkins. Come see us at the Comedy Store every second Tuesday of the month. Check out our Stand Up on the Spot series on YouTube for free. We love you guys. Come back and see us. Have a great night. Be safe.